Sarıkamış campaign. We are about to delve into the cold winter of 1914, exploring one of the darkest moments in the Ottoman Empire's history. The Sarıkamış campaign is an epic of a nation's courage and sacrifice. The Sarıkamış campaign stands as a profound page in the history of the Ottoman Empire, one of its most poignant. In the freezing days of World War I, we will witness the dramatic events that unfolded on these lands. Under the leadership of Enver Pasha and Yakup Şevki Pasha, Ottoman leaders decided to seize the Sarıkamış region for a critical advantage on the Eastern Front. However, this decision wasn't just the pursuit of a victory, but marked the beginning of a great sacrifice and tragedy. The cold and the deadly silence beneath the snow dragged Ottoman soldiers, led by Enver Pasha, into what felt like an endless battlefield. Crossing the mountains, the howling wind, and the cold touch of the snow tested the soldiers' resilience. The Ottoman territory of Sarıkamış was under Russian occupation. Enver Pasha aimed to liberate the region and extend further into the Caucasus. However, the harsh weather conditions and logistical challenges complicated this bold plan. One of Enver Pasha's trusted allies was Colonel Hafız Hakkı Bey, a classmate from the war school and the son-in-law of the palace. While Hafız Hakkı Bey gave Enver Pasha the green light for the operation, weather conditions and logistical shortcomings increased the risks. To assess the situation firsthand, Enver Pasha sent Hafız Hakkı Bey to the Caucasus front. However, ships carrying winter clothing for the operation were sunk by the Russians in the Black Sea, adding another layer of difficulty. Despite these challenges, Enver Pasha and his comrades believed that the operation would proceed. Debtors among the corps commanders were dismissed and they were determined to carry out their plans with courage. On the morning of December 22, 1914, the operation began. The plan involved the 11th Corps engaging Russian forces to distract them while the 10th Corps surrounded enemy units. Turkish forces made successful progress in the early stages. However, the perceived success of the operation came during the night. Corps Commander Ali İhsan Pasha opposed a night attack by advancing forces. The morale of the Turkish troops was high, advancing without being seen by their enemies due to favorable weather conditions. Yet, in the early morning hours, Russians regrouped with reinforcements from Georgia and began encircling Turkish forces. The Turks were now facing a challenging situation. Weather conditions worsened, and Turkish forces struggled with hunger and cold. The attack on Sarıkamış had commenced, but with the support of 2 field guns, the Russians managed to halt the Turkish advance. The Turkish army awaited reinforcements, but with the melting snow revealing the bodies of the fallen, Russians and Muslim villagers had already buried them. The 11th Corps, entrusted to Hafız Hakkı Pasha, followed his guidance. The Turkish army was now in a desperate situation. The cold and hunger had reached unbearable levels. In response, Hafız Hakkı Pasha issued an order for the army to retreat. However, the number of Turkish soldiers able to return was very limited. Weapons and equipment painstakingly transported had fallen into the hands of the Russians. Many of our soldiers froze to death, and we lost a total of 23,000 martyrs in these lands. The Sarıkamış operation was lost to the dusty shelves of history as one of the greatest defeats in Turkish history. Bastığın yerleri toprak diyerek geçme. Tanı, düşün altındaki binlerce kefensiz yatanı. Sen şehit oğlusun, incitme, yazıktır atanı. Verme dünyaları alsan da bu cennet vatanı.